Okay, hey everybody. This is Grace. I am on my way. Actually, I worry about going this way, seeing bicyclists, but I'm on my way to the post office. And I gotta mail some things. One thing, just one thing. Who goes to the post office anymore? I really wonder, is there somebody, besides businesses, somebody from a business or something? But I'm going to mail some forms I needed. But the bad thing is it involves some tax forms, and little miss here that usually prints out 2 copies extra of whatever it is. This is the second time that I don't have them. One of them was I printed several copies from last year when I went to the hospital, and I did them all really nice up and everything. Oh, separated what needed to be and wrote some stuff. Can't find the ones I made the copies of. Can't find the originals. It's like, this is amazing. And then I needed these tax forms, my tax returns, and a copy. I couldn't find them. Well, I went through everything. I even had an accordion file with the taxes 2023 on it. Nowhere in there. It just amazes me. And I looked through it and then looked through it again just to see, because they're expensive if you try to get a copy. And I don't know why somebody's really that close behind me or beside me. Oh, I can see why. Okay, when it's somebody behind me, my car will also go off if somebody's too close to me, like behind me. Like on the side or something. The side or behind me, like, coming up too fast. Nobody was, there's only one lane there, so it was somebody behind me. It was, yeah. Anyway, but if I get in the other lane without turning the blinker on, that could have been that. Anyway. But that's yeah, no, it had to be somebody behind me. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, I have a headache today. Yesterday was trying to do all that, needing the taxes and trying to go through everything to find them. Man, talk about not, it was not great. Plus I have, edema in my feet. They swell up. I can't sit at a desk. That's why I've been doing these food delivery service stuff. What is that noise, man? Okay, but anyway, so the reason I do the food delivery stuff is because I have to try to get, I'm trying to get health insurance. And to get health insurance, affordable health care insurance, I have to prove to the government I can make some certain amount of money. I'm learning something new every day. Not every day, but anytime I speak to them about this, and right now I'm having a lot of trouble with it because apparently they're now at this point saying that I somehow terminated myself and I can't even make it an appointment. No, I didn't. And I read on a couple of reviews that they seem to be closing or something. I don't know. I was told this was the best one in Texas. It doesn't seem like it. It's been nothing but trouble. But anyway, all the trouble I'm going through, so much stuff. But anyway, yesterday was so bad because I can't sit or stand or, do these things long enough to like work a job. Not like to work a job. No job's gonna let me go home and elevate my legs or however long I have to do it. And so I'm doing this kind of work. Well, I live in Texas, and for this past month I made $15.97 on one day. I probably went out more days than that. I'm certain. I am certain. But it just wasn't happening. A lot of people were also out for summer. And I'm not out for summer, but a lot of people were. And they wanted to make money too. So jobs don't belong to any of us. Anyway, oh my goodness, lots of stuff going on. But yesterday, it was bad on me. My body hurt from doing all of that. I had to make print. had to change the computers out because my Windows 11 doesn't allow me to print on my printer. I wasn't going to go out and buy a printer and a whole bunch of really expensive cartridges for a new printer and sit there for hours and trying to try to make it work. Adam has a new printer, somewhat, definitely more newer than mine, and he couldn't get it to work. He's never been able to get it to work on a consistent basis. He doesn't use it very often either. So mine, I've had mine since the 2000s. And hey, I learned years and years ago, I'm not paying. Back then they were only $29 for cartridges. I learned, I was like, that's crazy. I found something online somehow, some way, and I've been using it consistently since, well, actually I would say probably around 2000. Wait, I think my printer's 2006, but somebody bought it for me for a Christmas present. And so somewhere around there. But the cartridges are only, each one of them is less than $5 through this place. You know, they're not the name brand one, but they work just fine. Yes, indeed. I mean, I've had a few problems. Who hasn't with the printer? You know, sometimes it bleeds, but that's kind of not. That's not all the time. You know, it's just one of those things. But that printer's been good to me. Let me tell you, that printer place where I get them has been really good to me. I mean, it's $5. You're less than $5 instead of, back then they were $29.99, that kind of thing. $30. Okay, and who knows? By now they have to be doubled. Seems like everything's doubled. But anyway, and I'm also have to go to a bank out here, which I looked the address up because I've never seen it. And I'm like, how could it be behind, back there? There's a gas station right there. So, oh boy, this is fun. Okay, but first I saw where it is. First I'm gonna go, it's not exactly on the corner, but anyway. Where is the post office? Look, they built this up there. I don't know what the heck that is up there, but I just passed the post office, I think. I have not been to the post office well, actually, since I mailed the taxes. I think it's back there. I think it was right in front of that whole mess. Yeah, it was. I remember I was making a video one day right there. So let's see if I could actually turn around. Amazing. Probably wouldn't be able to. Oh my goodness, I don't see any signs that say you can't turn around here, but technology. It's called technology. But we'll see. Or if I can go in, can I go in there and turn around somehow? I don't know, I'm gonna try right now. Let's see if I can make it. Nobody stops me. Whee! Okay. Anyway. Let's see, this is a lot of mess. I don't know what that would be. I guess street crossing. I don't know. Okay, I hope you stop. I do, really do. But it was pretty scary. There's the post office. Yep, right here. All right, I'm gonna go in. Okay, that was kind of a little bit of a fiasco. No, just one person was in there. They had two, people behind the, what do they call them nowadays? Post people, post cashiers, I don't know. But they had two of them, so I got right there, and I can't read I can read. I'm nearsighted. And in order to read anything that's, just like they actually call them computer glasses for people who are nearsighted and need glasses just to see the, distance of a computer. That's what they call them, computer glasses, for a reason. And that little thing, you know, when you, the little thing to check out, it had a whole bunch of stuff. Do you have this, that, the other, and all that in there and everything like that? And I don't drive wearing those. I drive wearing the glasses I needed because I'm nearsighted. I have to have glasses that see far. Anyway, the machine started messing up and going in and out and all that. And he said, "You're wanting to cancel it?" I said, "I didn't do it." He said, "Your machine's having a fit." And it was. And then it got to a point where I couldn't even touch it and, you know, do any buttons. And anyway, then right then, Adam called. I figured it was Adam. My cell phone was in my purse going off like crazy. And it, yeah. But he wanted me to take pictures of the bridge. And now I got to go to the bank. I still haven't deposited my refund for my taxes. Adam did my taxes. And I did the part of writing the check and mailing it off. Okay, hopefully you don't think that you get to back up and on me. Yep. You didn't even have your backups on. Anyway, I'm losing my words lately because I've been unbelievably stressed out. Seriously stressed out with so much stuff. And I'm losing my voice anytime I come outside. I can barely speak. Yeah. Okay. Don't come to the post office. Look how hardly anybody goes out these days, right, to do stuff. But anyway, what was I saying? I gotta go to the bank. Okay, I guess that person thought they'd get around me by going down the other one. They weren't anywhere close when I got there. But anyway, so go to the bank and then I gotta go to the grocery store. I mean, just the usual stuff. And luckily it's only 86 degrees, which it could be as much as it feels like. But I had just checked the feels like, and I don't know why I'm not going to detour. Oh my goodness. But, oh wow, let's see. Okay, oh my goodness, I went to the bank and, you know, it's a drive-through. You know, I went to the drive-through part of it. And I got that little, what do they call it? You put your money in. It smelled like perfume, like, oh my goodness, like they sprayed the perfume inside of it. It was so bad. So strong. I have chemical allergies. I don't need to be smelling that. And who works with somebody who, man, smells that bad? I'm serious. Oh my. Wow. Okay, I don't know where I am coming from this direction to this place. This is notorious. At least with Adam and I and his family. This place right out here, it's so easy to get lost if you're not using the GPS or something. But I don't think it's just us, of course. But yeah. But no, I'm in the right place. There's a place called Shutterby. And that one I know. And how to get in here. There's always so much work. Road construction, you know, this is a very, very, very conservative, I've said this so many times, very, very, very conservative county, very wealthy. It's the second wealthiest, but size-wise, as far as it being not a small one, it's the number one. And lots of wealthy people and a lot of conservative people. And I'm an independent, by the way, just say independent of that, but they do really love, you know, they're not tend to vote the way, you know, Biden's in charge right now. But they do use his program. Okay, this county sure is, well, I should put it a better way. This county is certainly using all this infrastructure money like you wouldn't believe. I mean, so, you know, I do all this driving and so much of the problems is because which is a good thing. They have all this construction and stuff, people having jobs, and you know, roads are getting fixed and stuff like that. I just find it a little funny. No, that's not sarcasm at all. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I mean, lots of road construction, to be more serious about things. Lots and lots of road construction. And I don't think that'll let up for a while. Do you? Anyway. Oh my goodness. I'm looking over here. Wow, they got a new place over here. It used to be a Kohl's. What was it called? Kohl's? Yeah, Kohl's. No, wait, what was it? Not Kohl's. Strike that. It was... Oh, there was a clothing store over there. I don't remember. But it's been gone for, I don't know how long now. Maybe a couple of years. Or maybe more. I haven't been there in a... Can't remember. But it was really... It had gotten to the point where, you know, like a clothing store where people actually go in there and, you know, it's just mainly clothing, about clothing, attire, you know, your appearance. And I remember the last time I went in there, the people working there didn't even acknowledge that I was in there, and I'd go up to the front and would not acknowledge me. We're too busy talking to one another or on the phone, something it was. And not long after that, they went down, so maybe they knew it and didn't care. But anyway, it's now a place called Coffee and Pastries. Well, there's a sign up at least. There's some other name before it. Can't see that. It's too small. Anyway, that was my story at the post office. Like, at least I got it mailed. It was only $1, like $1.50 something. I think it was $1.54. You know, I don't carry cash on me, so not really. There's some change in my purse. Weighs it to weigh it down. Anyway, I'm gonna go in there. Gotta remember to get the dog's milk. Yeah. Adam called me and said, get some milk for the dogs. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't feed dogs. They, you know, there are people, you know, I have this thing about not liking when people just hear something, they repeat it. You know, usually like slogans or whatever, you know, like these expressions and all. But like, you can't fix stupid. Anyway, but I remember hearing people say that there are no animals that only humans drink milk from other animals. And I was sitting there thinking, really now? There's something else they say that no other animals do. I'm thinking, have they ever been around any animals? I'll leave out what that one is. I think you could probably figure it out. But have they ever been around animals? I mean, just dogs. Dogs, cats. But mainly dogs for both of those. Yeah. Anyway, what a day. Now to the store. Okay, I'm out of the store. First walked in there, went up to some of the ice cream thing. Nobody, I mean, this store, you might think, because there's a lot of people out here, store barely has anybody in it. There's a lot of little places over here. But right then, the guy coming, I'm standing looking at the ice cream because I walked in there. Went to get one particular thing. Oh, I walked in and went to the restroom. That's what it was. Okay, you don't need to get so close. And yeah, he got really. Oh man, some people looking at me like, oh, I can do what I want to. I got a Bubba truck. You saw it all, didn't you? You saw it all. Oh my gosh. And by the way, I am within my line here, you know. I'm not that totally close. So he wanted to show he is Bubba. I'm telling you about the Bubba trucks. I'm not joking. But anyway, went in there and I went to the ladies' room, which is by the pharmacy, and right by the pharmacy is this frozen stuff. So I wanted to see if there was some ice creams that Adam and his niece, she's half my age, I'm 61, and that they like. I don't eat too much of this. Every once in a while I do. You know, if it's not too much, carbohydrates, or I'll just cut them in half. And Anyway, I'm standing there and I'm looking at it, and this guy, I think I thought he must work here. I didn't know for certain. But he just stood in front, come and stood in front of me, then went to open the door where my cart is, and I said, oh, sure, I'll move for you. I've lost my filter, my friends. I've really lost it. I'll say anything. So he didn't say that and didn't even acknowledge it. It was like I was in his way. And so I backed up and I said, learn to stand in line and wait your turn. I didn't see if he looked at me or not, but come on. And right as I was leaving, I saw him again. So anyway, but then I went to another, walked. I didn't get any ice cream, but I walked, I really didn't, I wasn't there for that, but I went to the back to get, Adam had called and wanted some milk and yada. And I went to the back, and I was near the, I think it was near where the cheese or something, that's in those refrigerated aisles, that they're shut. The stuff is on the shelf, but they're shut. It was just a mixture of different things. And this young woman, she opened up one of the doors, grabbed something out of it, and walked off. I mean, right past me. And I thought, and I think I did say out loud, at some point, how entitled. And as she was walking by, I said something like, she just kept walking and pressing. She doesn't have to shut the door. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, what did I say? Something like, you sure you don't want to shut the door or something like that? I don't know. But it's ridiculous, people. Oh my gosh, you are not at home. Would you do that at home even? Leave your refrigerator door open after you get something out of it? Come on. But you think people working in these stores is there for you? You think the customers have to move out of your way? I don't know if you work there or not. But really? Then I needed to find one thing, couldn't find it, and I looked all over for it. And there was a woman standing, she was on her phone, and she looked like she worked there. She was pulling stuff off of the shelf and putting it in a basket, a bunch of mustard, just throwing it in there. Like I said, looked like she worked there. And she was on her phone, so I just kind of stood there and waited, and finally I asked her. She was probably about 45 or so. And I said, do you work here? So I said, excuse me, do you work? She goes, no ma'am. I'm like, rude. Okay. I don't know if I'd be that rude, but no ma'am. And then to end the whole bit, there were other things. Got to the front, they had, they didn't have any lights on but one, and that was for not self-checkout. It was not, and I don't check out anyway because I don't work there. I don't work in any of these stores. And yeah, I have an attitude too. Oh, I remember the day when they actually used to take this stuff out to your vehicle and put it in your trunk. I'm telling you, there used to be customer service. But anyway, I mean, it's 11:43 right now. I just got out of there. But it's not very busy. I think a lot more people are moving to where you're going to deliver it. I don't want to deal with that, in the stores and everything. But anyway, the guy had just got there. I guess the front desk had turned on the light or whatever. Because I just asked a woman, I said, do you know where where the cashier is? And I turned around and he had just walked up with another customer that was waiting for him. They weren't waiting in front of me, but anyway, I guess they were waiting at the door. Seemed like he knew him. And anyway, she looked at me like I'd lost my mind. I said he wasn't there. And she goes, okay. I said, he just now walked up. She goes, oh, okay. She thought I'd lost my mind. Because, I mean, I'm serious. It was that fast. And so then, Super Duty truck. Uh-oh, here he comes. Here he comes. He's going to go. Let's see what Bubba does. These are the kind of people that hopefully, see, he's got those big rearview mirrors. Yes indeed. Let's see if he does anything. But these are the kind of ones that tailgate. Can you imagine You see how short mine is in comparison? Just tailgate. And they have those in my where I live. Somebody has one like that, but it's white, and they have their windows out like that, and they park next to somebody on the other side. The road is not the parking spot, but anyway, I gotta get on here. Okay, by the way, the Bubba had to go around, backed up, went around, and came right behind me. Adam keeps showing me, he says, you need to be a little more careful what you say and do. Somebody's going to come after you one day. I don't believe that. I don't believe people are that stupid. But then again, I do call him Bubba for a reason, and that doesn't mean brother. Although we call my siblings, and I call our brother Bubba. Yeah. But that's a nice one. He doesn't have a Bubba truck. He doesn't drive. So, I do wonder, would he? But anyway, have a Bubba truck. Bubba truck. I swear living in Texas, yeah. I'm Texan, by the way. I grew up around a lot of Bubbas. Grew up around a lot of people who weren't Bubbas or Bubbettes. So, but I have seen plenty. I don't know that guy, of course, and I'm just saying that mainly about the truck, but he did get really close, and then he moved up a little bit more, proving himself or something. Just doesn't know how to park, maybe. Oh, anyway, and before that, by the way, when I went to that bank, I mentioned that about the perfume, or did I finish mentioning that? Oh my goodness, I have chemical allergies, and I'm serious. I had to. I had an allergy attack because the little case thing, whatever it is that they put in there. It's been so long. Some of these things, everything's changed so much. I'm going to kick about mentioning everything that changes. But I put that in there, that tube, whatever, and it came back even stronger. This woman, does she realize, you smell. You might think it's a pretty scent, but you smell. Okay, what you have on you smells. If I'm getting stuff, my receipt from you, and it smells that strong, seriously, it was bad. To be serious, it was bad. And as I was leaving from there, nobody was hardly, I don't know if, there wasn't anybody in the drive-thru. I remember when I used to go to them, they were packed. People were at lunch, things have changed. I don't know if it's for the better, but anyway, I was trying to, I was sitting there trying to find out where the store was for certain out there, and nobody was behind me, nobody was around me, and I looked up and there was an elderly man trying to get in there. Apparently maybe he shouldn't be driving anymore. That's sad when you think about when you have all your freedom and you can drive wherever you want to and everything. And I remember when we had to take our mother's keys away from her, basically. She was getting into not accidents, but near accidents. And she forgot her purse on top of why she put her purse on top of her, I think she had a van or something. And we were all getting worried about her. That's so sad, She did have dementia. That's what she died from complications too. Well, actually it wasn't that, but that's another story for another day. There's one of what Adam claims are called Tesla trucks. Okay. I don't know how that would be a truck, but I don't know. It looks more like a car or a new station wagon kind of thing to me. That's my opinion. I don't know. I guess you didn't see it because I have it facing this way. But anyway, oh my goodness, what a day. I think I'll do more videos like this. Not like people watch them, but anyway, what else I have to do today? Okay, and I need to be able to go back to work today. It's August 21st, 2024. Do those food deliveries, but it's too hot. I mean, when you can't even go outside. I mean, opening the front door to my home to get in my SUV as soon as I opened the door, boom, hit with heat. No, I did that last year. Was weird because I did it last year. But one time I walked up one flight of stairs. I think it was one flight. Got up there and the wind hit. It felt like sand in it. Right as I got up there, and oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna pass out. And I don't think I think at that point that was it. I may have walked up one flight after that, but maybe not. So I make sure I get places that aren't apartments, because that's too much. I think I remember one after that. It didn't say that it was an apartment. It didn't show that it was an apartment. So I had to call it was the teenagers, it turned out. Maybe 18, 19, or a young adult. And he came down and got it. And after that, I made sure I knew where that one would be, so I wouldn't even accidentally get one from there. So, no. Yeah, because even in anything, I have bad knees. So I fell in 2017. I busted both of them up a bit, and then again in 2020, I fell 2020. Yeah, I think I kind of passed out for like a second, but when my knee hit that floor, hardwood floor. Yeah, think about it. It already had been busted just a few years, 3 years before. About 3 years. Almost 4. No, almost 3. Yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling, but I'm going to start doing more of that because this is how it is these days. I don't want to be doing a topic really. Maybe I'll have more than one channel, but maybe a topic. The topic I used to do was about narcissism and toxic people. Really, what it was about, and that's grown old. And somebody from a different genre had made comment to somebody that's grown old, and I'm thinking, stay in your lane, bro. I should say, stay in your lane, sis. Yeah. I think their topic had to be worn thin, man. Oh my goodness, there's it. Woo. See, I didn't say that. Anyway. Do I have anything to eat now that I did all that? Really, seriously, is there anything in this Yeah, I just went the other day. Seriously, okay, now this is going to be fun because you're not supposed to pass here, but I don't really have a choice because they're stuck. So, yeah. You got to do what you got to do. I've wondered, the weird thing, I was just wondering about that the other day. What if somebody broke down on the road like this, like me? What would you do? The other day, somebody did pass me, and there was no reason to pass me, except for that it was a Bubba. I don't know if that guy's a Bubba, like I said, so. But that was a little bit too close. People need to be responsible for what they do whenever they do something like that, like try to be, to me it was intimidating, especially when he pulled up again. You're going to hit me because you want to, what? But then again, maybe he thinks ooh, look at those turkey, they call them turkey vultures. Yeah. Those two were it might be the same two, were in my yard one day. Talk about freaky. I got pictures, but I'm not going to show them because it shows my yard. And I don't want any crazy person trying to find me. I don't think they'd like to do that. You don't know my neighbors. I know people say that, and other people go, yeah, like that, like, oh, you're just trying to protect yourself. But you know what? Sometimes that kind of stuff is real. For me, it's real. You don't know my neighbors, man. Oh yeah, this is Texas. Don't forget. I know what it sounds like. I've heard some people say that before. I don't know why that person's driving like that. This isn't 2 lanes, but okay. Yeah. Anyway, wrapping it up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.